Third method is non-action method. What is this non-action method? Non-action method. By default, all methods in controller class considered as action method. All are called as action methods. But all action methods can be accessible by end user from the browser. All action methods will get the request from the end user with the from browser. If we want to define, means your action method is getting request from where? This action method is getting invoking from where? Browser. Because request is coming from the browser. That's why all action methods are getting request from the browser. That method may return view, may not return view. But there are some action methods, those by default it is common story. But all action methods can access by end user or browser. But if you want to define a method that access within the controller are called as non-action methods. Non-action methods means if we want to define one action method, that action method, if we want to define a action method that should be accessed. Again, I am writing here very clearly. You want to define a action method. Otherwise, we cannot call it as action method, frankly. Yes, if we want to define a method that should access or invoke within the controller. Within the controller, you are writing some logic in the controller. When you are writing some action methods, those methods required some functionality. That functionality we are defining in some other methods. Those methods are called as non-action methods. You can call it as, if you want to define a method that should access within the controller, are called as non-action methods. Means non-action method is not getting the request from the browser. Non-action methods are going to invoke by which methods? Non-action methods are invoking by which method? Action methods. Suppose you are defining one method here. You are invoking, you are having one method. What is this method? Index. Index is the action method or non-action method? Index is action method or non-action method?
Action method.
Action method. This method wants to invoke one method. That method is, let's say, add. That method is what method? Add. Add. Addition of two numbers. Addition of two numbers. Then this addition of two numbers method